I don't know about that. Okay, so we found this new armor. There we go. I think that's everything. You know, let's put the dagger on here too, just in case. I know. Alright, so we'll switch out of our outfit though while we're traveling around. If that part's good, now we gotta make ourselves all the way to Troskovitz. Oh, that's right. We gotta talk to Zinnik at the pillory. Wait.
What are you sneaking around here for, you crook?
Ah. I think I can hit him.
Are you Zinnik?
Yeah, look, mate, I really need to piss. Can you let me out of here?
Crazel sent me. He's looking for some document the bailiff took from you.
And what's the password?
Millwheel?
I'm just yanking your pizzle. You should have seen your face. They caught me at night when I was robbing a merchant, and then they make any distinction between what I stole and what I already had on me.
She doesn't talk to me about
They
it.
took everything, including that
Maybe-
document,
well, maybe
and locked
now.
it all away
We'll
in
try
the
it now.
chest of stolen things in the rat house jail.
You could get into the jail from the courtyard behind the rat house. It's right under the guardhouse. Or you could get there from behind the tavern alongside the fence. As soon as you find the stairs leading down, you'll know you're in the right place.
Well, who's got the key to it?
Well, actually, I had it, but when the guard shook me down, I must have dropped it. It was in the chamber, next to the one with the chest. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key probably fell under it.
Is that the only key?
No, of course not. Every guard in Troskovitz has one. Best to rob one of them who's slacking off or having a nap. Look, mate, do you actually know how to pickpocket?
Well, I'm still learning, so I could use some advice.
You're in luck. You're speaking to a master. Of course, I am in the stocks just now, but that was just rotten luck. There ain't much I can teach you like this, is there? Better go and see Crazel. See you soon, my friend.
Alright, so we'll talk to her.
Good day to you.
God be with you.
Hey, there we go.
The Lord be with you.
What's the latest?
Have you heard about the Divozhenka of Semaine?
What Divozhenka?
You haven't seen one yet? A Divozhenka is a wild woman of the forest. An ugly, disfigured creature.
Alright, we'll have to
You can
save it
find
before we
them
try
deep
that.
in the woods or caves, where they make their ointments and gather magic herbs. Sometimes they hurt people, sometimes they help them. You shouldn't go there.
Why not?
The Samine lot did that. They were worried she might put young Lord Samine under a spell, especially now, because of the wedding. So they took care of her. And that's about it, I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Nothing much, fortunately. And I hope it stays that way.
Alright, yeah, nothing from her. Okay, so along the fence by the inn.
Same to you.
Taking their time again. it going?
My wife and I are pickling cabbage.
We're pickling cabbage.
Again? That's what you said last week.
So, the side of this building?
You told me to give the cows dog ale to drink.
Oh, here's the way down.
Go sniff somewhere else.
Sniff.
Leave it. Shoo.
That wasn't so hard, now was it?
We'll be there at night. Yeah, the inn, she won't give me a room to sleep. I don't know if because of my reputation or what. So we gotta wait till nighttime. You can always sleep in here and save. What time of day is it? That. Dude. Not much we can do. Alright, so before I attempt to get caught pickpocketing, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right. So let's rest till midnight. I guess that's as late as I'm going. Gotta get something to eat. Where's my wolf? Okay, that's good. Oh no! Food poisoning. I need my digestive. Still have that on me. So that wolf meat is not the healthiest.
Greetings to you.
Oh, I could put something on him too that I don't have on him. Wait, I thought I had some digestive ones. Did I have it on me? I didn't see it. No. don't know if they're still open.
I want to put the squeeze on you, but when are you going to pay me back?
I know. I know. It's always on my mind.
What brings you here?
No, it's-
Huh?
Well, I'm not
Oh,
desperate.
it's just
but
you,
I
eh?
know how it is.
quick.
It's easy to forget.
Believe
better.
me, it keeps me up at night, but I just can't give it back right now.
Yeah, I can't do any of it.
Why don't you drop by?
Can I make it? I don't know if I can make it. No.
Oh, no. That's not what I meant.
I know exactly what you meant. You'll get your money back, don't worry.
All right, all right. Just don't take it the wrong way. I'll give you another week.
Well, that didn't work out. Ate a lot of bad food. What? All
Here you
right.
go.
Have some of this blind wolf meat that poisoned me. Maybe you don't want it either?
Here, mutt.
Oh, you want... So the dog's smarter than me. Let's just throw this out then.
Here, mutt.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
It looked like a huge wooden cock. Huge?
Good boy.
Well, compared to his, they all look huge. No wonder I have to give myself a helping hand.
What? No, continue your conversation. Aw. I swear to God I had another digestive one, but I don't... I must have given it away or used it. Feel something. I don't have any charcoal. I don't know it, and it's too late to learn anything. I won't talk to me. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Well,
Good to see you.
you too. No, it doesn't save when you sleep in here, unfortunately. Let's try. I can't sleep again because I'm not tired. I don't think the marigold concoction will work. I don't think it'll let me sleep at all. Is past time gonna kill me though? Yeah, I can't. I need treatment. I can't sleep. I can't do any of it. Oh man, this sucks. So is this going to heal me over time with the poison, though? Oh, yeah, very little. I mean, I'm not worried about dying. I got enough stuff to keep me alive. So let's... we'll do this for now, so we don't get pissed off.
You silly doggy.
Sit and stay.
Alright, switch your outfit.
Oh, Christ.
It's gonna take so many times.
Are you trying to nick something?
Nope.
I've caught you red-handed. Halt!
No! Wait, so if we attack him...
Fine. Make you surrender. Useless. Punishment by the blade. My favorite. If you keep... You haven't a chance! Do it!
No,
Haven't you had enough?
no!
I'll kill you! No chance! Punishment by the blade! My favorite!
I'm gonna die anyway. Alright. So lockpicking is just not gonna work. Or pickpocketing, because I am just absolute garbage at it. I mean, I could probably kill him.
What?
That didn't work.
Gonna get it. Too slow. I'll whip you. Take that. I'll rip your ass open.
I'd rather you not.
You want to try me? I'll hammer some manners. Come on, then. Hey! Get
You're
in!
done here, you crook.
Do it! You're still resisting? You wanna try? Jesus, I'm hit! Oh!
I'll whip your
Christ!
ass so much you'll be
Shit!
looking forward to the cane.
hard to hurt him because he has armor on.
You done here, you crook. Come on, then. I'll kill you, you cunt! Enough, you bastard!
Do it! You still resisting?
Hey, I finally heard him.
I'll whip your ass so much
I'm
you'll
gonna
be
end
looking
it. By the time I
for-
kill him, I'm gonna die of food poisoning. Is what's gonna happen. Dog blocked me.
You still resisting? I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Jesus! I'm hit! I'm gonna stick you like the
Oh,
pig
I'm good.
you
Dead
are.
now.
Punishment by the blade! My favorite!
My stamina won't even go up. I can't even dodge.
Fuck! Another one! Haven't you...
Yeah. It won't let me pass time. I can't pass time and I can't sleep because I have food poisoning. I can't do any of that. I just basically have to constantly do this until I can get it passed. I have a feeling though if I'm going to try to murder this other guy.
Sit and stay.
Either I try to wait this all out and do this again. Maybe here? Okay. Maybe I should put a weapon on me too, just in case. Nah. Yeah, I should probably drink that. I do have one. Hear footsteps. There it is.
The author of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
Let's get on out of here. Okay, did I pick up a digestive potion? Increases energy. I guess we do have some sauerkraut. This poison is taking forever. So if I try to take one of these, do I have any more? Oh, I'm gonna chamomile on me. Yeah, I drank a marigold. We'll try to take another one. See if it'll let me sleep. Till midnight's about the best I can do. Trying to use up my weak ones before I try my strong ones. Hopefully that guy doesn't find his body out there. I will eat more of my sauerkraut. Finished it all off. Alright, food poisoning is no joke in this game. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. And I can't sleep. I can't really do anything. I can't wait time. Kind of just stuck. Hey, that's gonna let me know. Almost I can get is 50. All right, let's do here. Okay, so it's wore off and I'm about to 50 health. All right, fantastic. No, because I don't have a chest here. I'm gonna drink another schnapps though. Alright, so back to the miller. No. I'm about half dead. I don't want to get stopped by an ambush.
Greetings to you. I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
I took a look at the document. I couldn't really make much of it. Who's this Hermes Trismegistos?
My fifth cousin. We write to each other sometimes.
Oh, sure.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
Did you find my family tree at the rat house, too? Now show it to me, so I can finally get the knowledge. Good. Good. This will come in handy. Ah, yes. Of course.
What now?
That much? We're going to need more. A lot more.
Did you hear me? What now?
Sorry. I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the document. And maybe another little job? What do you say?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I need to get to that wedding in Semin.
Don't worry. Your path is leading that way. Only it'll be a little longer than expected.
You promised you'd get me into that wedding.
I did, but I didn't say when. Besides, things are about to get really interesting. Step by step, we're moving closer to the great revelation.
Enough. I'm sick of listening to your cryptic blabbering. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak. I smell something devilish here.
Devilish? Not at all. It's high learning. Alchemy! And when I say alchemy, I mean real alchemy. Not some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for creaky joints and bellyache.
Tell me more about it, then. Maybe I'll learn something useful.
I wouldn't be so sure, but I've taken you on as an apprentice, so I might as well tell you something. Now, pay close attention. I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret alchemical practices in theurgy, bring him to life.
A golem, you say? Isn't that a kind of pie? What are you going to do with a living pie?
Henry, a golem is a helper brought to life using divine words. A living statue endowed with massive strength. Can be made of clay, wood, stone, basically anything. I'll make one out of flour. Studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine. You know how helpful a golem would be at the mill? Carrying sacks, pulling wagons, standing guard. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik, but he'd have the strength of 10 men.
My word. That sounds incredible.
I have to see it,
I have
too.
to see it.
So far, it's just all in my head. But if you're patient and help me, you'll see soon enough. It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind.
Yep. The Pillsbury
look at the
Doughboy is what we're
Bible.
going to make.
Moses could command the waters and speak to God through the element of fire. And Jesus brought the dead back to life. I've no doubt that if our great holy Mother Church had been around at the time,
You know
they'd
what
have
we need
crucified
survival and alchemy
Jesus
up
the
to?
same as the Pharisees. And all the apostles would have been burned at the stake.
So a golem, you say, made of flour? For the good of mankind?
Exactly.
And what about the good of me? You promised me a reward.
You already know that you can learn the practical application of certain useful skills from me. But for a few groschen, we could discuss the art on a more, let's say, theoretical level.
I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing you the document, and then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
Oh, see now, I completely forgot. Here you go. So you don't go around saying that Miller Crazel is a pinch purse. I added in what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work, there's plenty.
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a wasted word, eh, Crazel?
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
This has something to do with that alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Nitra is saltpeter. White crystals similar to salt.
And what needs salting here in the mill? Or is it supposed to be some peculiar Crazel wedding gift for a young Semine?
Nothing of the sort. The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being. That's precisely what we need to give life to our golem.
Yes.
Thanks to the ingredients from Hermes Trismegistos, his feet will never get tired, and his fists will have the power to smash rocks. But saltpeter is the most important thing. Saltpeter will be the golem's heart.
This is stupid.
I haven't heard such nonsense for a long time. A golem made of flour that can smash rocks, and then this saltpeter on top of everything. I think you want to add weight to your flour, and you're just trying to fool me with clever talk.
Why would I add weight to flour with such a rare commodity? You genius. If you don't want to believe in the golem, then don't. But I need that saltpeter, and I need a lot of it. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit. Do you understand?
I was hoping I'd learn something useful from you. But instead, you're making me wander around the countryside looking for some pit.
Well, you never know when an experience like that might come in handy.
All right.
All right, then. I'll look around for that saltpeter pit of yours. I just hope you know where to look, that you can point me in the right direction, and also that you'll get me into that wedding as a reward.
Yes, yes, and yes. Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl to have around. She can do anything you ask of her. But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for niter, or saltpeter if you prefer.
So this Bonnie, she's a dowser or something?
Bonnie is someone I trust without question, and you should too. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, but also how to differentiate it from common salt. The main difference is it has kind of cooling taste.
Hold your horses. You want me to taste that nasty stuff?
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. And you don't want that.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. If Bonnie can taste saltpeter, so can you. She'll tell you the rest herself. You'll find her in the lair. That's a secret storage space I have here just by the pond.
Yeah, I remember.
Only my best people can get in.
Your best people? That's just another way of saying people who are wanted by the bailiff, eh?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
All right, then. How do I get to this lair?
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond. From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right in front of the lair. You can't miss it. Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her very happy. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that blabbermouth, Zinnik. On the other hand, Zinnik might be holding his tongue for a while after his encounter with the Troskowitz stocks.
If
Bonnie spends time with Zinnek. She may want some spirits rather than herbs.
Bonnie? Never. Being a decent Christian, she avoids alcohol like the plague. Right along. So you're back as soon as possible.
To the lair.
Okay. There it is. So.
Huh?
I'm gonna drink another concoction here. Health up. Of course. There you are. There's the poacher. Yes, I already did that poacher quest. I've done most of the stuff, I think, in this game so far, to my point, where I'm at. Stay on here. Put the torch away. Yeah, I did Gamekeeper's quest. I did most of them, I think. Not all of them, I doubt. I think I messed up the human quest. I think I messed that one up. The jaunt I can't do, but I've done the shepherd's quest. I've done the gatekeeper or the gamekeeper's quests. Well, they want me to get some flowers too, don't they? Do they have to be fresh?
Ave Maria.
We'll see. Will she take old flowers?
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie? It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with.
She lies
In
over the
our
ocean.
craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you?
The Butcher of Frantic? Wolf of Skallets.
The Wolf of Skallets.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
I've got something here.
It's fine.
My word, that's exactly what I need. The ingredients for the magic ritual.
Oh, the marigold!
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where Zinnek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes.
Put it down for bandit
Just so you know,
chiefs.
that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me.
Not sure on that
While
one.
we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
He did.
And what do you think of it?
I think it's all a load of shit. Just some hocus pocus to cover up shameless robbery.
Well now, so you're a bailiff's man and you're on our trail?
No. It's just I'm not as naive as you seem to think.
Look out! Behind you!
What?
Just testing how alert you are. You know, if a golem punches you, You won't get up again, whether you're naive or not.
Oh,
But
from the
that's
car
enough of that.
quest?
We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit. But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's saltpeter, I won't keep you.
No. I have plenty of time. But where to start?
If that's
You
from
know
the
what?
jaunt quest, I
I'll
can't do
start.
it.
When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks. I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Zenek and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company.
Oh, it's separate.
So I'm glad the millers finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful
I
dog.
don't know if I have that one.
What's his name?
Mutt.
What a cute fella. How did you find each other?
He belonged to this girl I knew, Teresa. She saved my life in my hometown, Skalitz, when I went to bury my parents.
Well, I'll be... That's what I call an interesting past. I used to have a dog, but I don't anymore.
He died.
He started getting these lumps all over his body. He stopped eating, just slept all the time. And then, well, what's done is done. And what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also, thieves?
Oh, okay, they weren't there at the camp. Okay.
No. Pa was a blacksmith. I inherited something from him, I hope.
Oh, really? Would you teach me how to make, maybe, barrel hoops?
Those are pretty hard. Wouldn't you rather start with, maybe nails?
Sure. I'm pretty quick to learn and patient. That is, with one exception. When Crazel starts spouting off his alchemy theories, I'd rather run for the hills. What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say to that. I still don't know him all that well.
I understand. Best not to bite the hand that feeds you for no good reason. Thanks for talking to me. It really is good to have someone to pour my heart out to. But now, about that saltpeter. Before you came, and before Zenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in sties. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case. You know. Anyhow, now all the sties in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Crazel said we need at least 6 times as much.
6 times? Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Crazel needs for his masterwork. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
No.
No, I don't. And Crazel, of course, didn't tell me shit.
Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave. The best natural saltpeter maker.
Crazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Jesus. And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a a saltpeter mine.
The local gravedigger?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also the Knacker.
Well, I haven't met him yet. Where can I find him?
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz, towards the Apollonia Rocks.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun, and pretty useful experience. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy to teach you something, if you want.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so I'd bring him some kind of offering. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Troskovitz butcher.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the Wolf of Scarlets.
I'd like to learn
Can
something.
you teach me?
What would you like to know?
Thievery. 500?
The mysteries of alchemy are...
All right.
Alchemy for an hour. All right, so we got to go to Troskovitz. Let me on my horse. God, the 1 HP before he could save? Oh, jeez. Okay, butcher is like this way, right? Opposite direction. This way. Okay, so gotta get him some meat.
Greetings. My God, you're all covered in blood.
I know.
Show me your wares.
Okay, anything special for this guy? I don't think there's anything special. Let's get him. Is this a side of beef, maybe? Look at 4.
Pleasure doing business.
It's not really worth any money. Okay, is there faster trip? Not really.
Ah! Ah!
Oh, wait, I just passed it. Rest first? Is there gonna be a lot of fighting? Take another potion. I made quite a few of these potions. I'm trying to get rid of the smaller ones. Weak ones. Nope. Some fighting I can deal with.
Be careful. It's not safe here.
You must be the local gravedigger, right? I'm Henry.
Ignatius, master of the sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place? Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
None of that. I have a different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it supposed to be? A pit to hell?
Embellish the facts.
Yeah, something like that. At night, you hear the cries of tormented souls and catch the whiff of sulphur.
Well, that I can't help you with.
Not to worry. It's actually just a hole with some rotting carcasses in it. These white crystals form in it. And that's exactly what we're after.
You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. What's all this about Salty Peter? I'm going to go there anyway, so I'll take you there.
Really? That was easier than I thought.
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. You'll help me with something first. I have some collections from some Slatigo farmsteads, and I'd be a fool if I didn't use a helping hand. At least one day I can take it a bit easy.
You want me to help you with your grave-digging business?
Why not? You look like a strong fella. You'll be a good helper.
I have a better idea. You tell me where I can find that pit, and I'll give you a nice piece of fresh meat for it.
I won't say no to that. Show me what you have.
I'll give them all.
Oh, aye, fresh meat. What a feast that'll make. Now, listen closely. That pit of yours lies at the end of a long journey that we'll take together on my wagon.
So you got meat out of me for nothing?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Semine are interested in it, I'm not just going to hand it to you on a plate. But thanks for the meat, and don't worry about a thing. Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services. And if it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Okay.
Of course. I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honor I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honor if you let them. So what then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boys Snorter and Dragonfly here?
Snorter.
Nice and early, at daybreak.
Let's get this over with then.
Didn't you understand me? We ain't going nowhere now. Like I said, be here at daybreak. That's between night and day. Do you understand?
I think so.
I understand. I'll come at dawn.
Pretty sure there's nowhere for me to sleep here. I mean, I could head back to Troskovitz, or I can just pass time. That'll work. Here, get out of bed.
Blessings to you.
I don't know if I'm completely ready for this, but let's get going.
The dew is still on the leaves. The roads are clear. You don't need your horse. I'll stable him here. It'll be heaven for him. In any case, heaven's always close here. Hop on the wagon and Snorter and Dragonfly here will take care of us.